I'm not sure whether what I'm going to say would be correct or no, but the recent death of Chadwick Boseman was diagnosed with, I guess, colon cancer. And it was very surprising to hear that this he was not that old. He was in a very fit condition, but I'm not sure whether lifestyle had it on him or what was the prime reason. And yes, again, the point which you just said about gut, these are issues which are not evident enough to be made out. Let's say if any friends are meeting, you can't make out that your friend might have a gut issue. But okay, if your friend might be smoking, that's very clear that you could be diagnosed with cancer.
So it's interesting you're bringing this up because we have this conversation a lot in my team, and in fact, a lot of people reach out to me and they say, "Well, my father has been smoking for the last 50 years and he's perfect fine. My grandfather has been doing this. My grandmother has been eating like this. They are perfectly fine. So why should I make that change?" So we need to understand the times and the environment that our fathers and our grandfathers and great grandfathers and ancestors grew up in. I'm sitting in New Delhi right now with an air quality of above 300, 400, which is going to go up to about 500 and probably plus that. That's something I can't control. I'm pretty sure my father and my grandfather didn't have exposure to that kind of environment when they were growing up. So that's why we always say it's an integration of everything. It's not just your immunity doesn't lie only with the air that you're breathing or the food that you're eating or your exercise level. It is all of it. How do we see so many marathon runners or people who are really fit have heart attacks? I mean, that just doesn't make sense.
You're right.
So that's when I started talking a lot about visceral fat. Where is the fat lying in the body? Physically, you might look really fit, but are you stressing your heart out to that degree? Over exercising, which creates inflammation, which creates free radicals in the body, which over exercises the adrenaline glands, which really doesn't work for our bodies right now. And visceral fat is the one that you need to be careful of, because the visceral fat is the one that is lining the organs and is around the organs. So you might look really thin or you might look really fit, but if you have high levels of visceral fat, then you can be as fit as you want, but that's the dangerous part. Now, with colon cancer, it's very much related to the kind of food you've been eating. Now, I can't say that's the exact reason, but a lot of people who have been consuming a lot of red meat for a long period of time or consuming foods that are toxic for them, have had gut issues, are causing toxicity in the gut lining, and which can lead to polyps, and then can also lead to polyps that become malignant and actually lead to colon cancer and rectum cancer and things like that. Colon cancer is also genetic. So that's something that we need to look at. And people who have a history of colon cancer need to do their tests and things like that. But most of the time, it's very related to the kind of food you're eating and gut health.